he's a little bad boy. You are a bad cat. You're terrible. He's a terrible, terrible little cat. And get the fuck out of here. It's Drewski McGillicuddy's 5 more movies everyone hates that I love. Hi everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and today I figured since everybody over at Kellerflex wants to talk about their unpopular opinion, let me give you my unpopular opinion. This is 5 more movies that I love that everybody else hates. And maybe not. Maybe you people, like, maybe we're on the same wavelength or something. Maybe you'll like these movies that I list off. So, Frank, do you have to make so much noise? Jesus Christ. And then he's gonna slobber all over the floor. Anyway, so we're gonna start off. I'm gonna cheat. I'm cheating. I'm gonna cheat just so that I can post this in Killerflix. Because you're not allowed to post anything in Killerflix if it's not horror related and it's not Free for All Friday. Okay? So, we're gonna talk about, even though I'm about to review them here in a couple days, maybe a week, and I'm cheating. I'm cheating twice. Oh my God. This is gonna be 2 movies. I figured I'd throw them both out there, get it out of the way, even though it's going to ruin this if I ever want to make another one of these videos, but you're going to see my reviews here soon, so we're just going to skim over them, alright? Are you excited to get to number 5? Because it's Friday the 13th, part 5, and Friday the 13th, part 8. Yes, I can't do that, so I got to do this. Part 8, okay? Now, a lot of people want to talk shit about these movies. Talk about how terrible they are. But are they really? I mean, if you like all the other Friday the 13ths and you don't like Friday the 13th Part 5, you might be an asshole. There's a good possibility that you're going through the same thing that the people that don't like Halloween 3 went through when they watched Halloween 3 and realized, oh my God, there's no Michael Myers. Who gives a shit? This guy dressed up like Jason, and he went around and he killed more people than Jason ever killed in any movie ever. So it's fucking awesome. It's also got the best press in the series. I'm sorry, but you know what? We're gonna wait. I'm not gonna tell you all the things that make you wrong if you hate this movie until we review the motherfucker. But let's talk about Part 8 real quick. What the fuck is your problem? Why don't you like Part 8? Oh my God, he's only in Manhattan for a minute, so the movie fucking delivers on its fucking title, doesn't it? He kicked that motherfucker's goddamn boombox over, didn't he? Alright? You don't know what happened when the cameras weren't rolling on Jay's. He could have killed a couple people off screen, and they just didn't have the budget for it. But, I mean, what were they gonna do? Call it Jason Goes Out and About on a Boat? That just doesn't have a ring to it. So they call it Jason Takes Manhattan, because he takes a trip to Manhattan regardless of how long he was there. And I'm sorry, but Rennie, I like her. I think she's very cute, and she is one of the strongest character. I just like how she's innocent and sweet and all that stuff. I mean, I don't see what you people's problem is. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about those, because I'm gonna review them. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts in depth on these movies, and then I also have my Friday the 13th. Anyway, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? Because we're going to move along to number 4. And, get ready. Fucking Suburban Commando, starring Terry Boublier or something like that. No, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. Now, see, I was going to cheat with this. You know what? I am going to cheat with this. Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny. Both excellent, excellent films. They're not excellent films, but dude, you can't tell me that Suburban Commando isn't infinitely rewatchable. I mean, Mr. Nanny maybe not as much, but I still enjoyed it. I mean, all you spoiled ass brats that were born 2000 and onwards, like, you weren't there, man. This is how it was. Like, this is how it was. This is, this was the 90s. Alright? The second best thing since the 80s. And then once the 90s was over, everything went to shit. You know, I blame George W. Bush, but I also blame your parents, okay? Y'all need to just, I don't know what the hell everybody's problem is, but it aggravates me. But yeah, Suburban Commando is fucking great. I mean, just the scene where the Undertaker's in this. He goes, "We're gonna get you, Shep Ramsey." And he's like, "No wonder you guys never talk." And it's fucking hilarious. And then Christopher Lloyd getting frozen. I mean, it's called Suburban Commando, by the way, and it stars Hulk Hogan. So if you even watched this movie knowing that and didn't like it, you're definitely an asshole. You know. I'm just saying. Don't get mad. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Not that I give a shit. But, you know, don't be an asshole, okay? If you go in watching a movie that you know you're probably not going to like, that's something an asshole would do. Moving on to number 3. Let's just move along to number 3 because, yeah, I don't want to get all fired up. I'm trying to keep my blood pressure, you know, at a normal rate. The doctor told me I could die soon because I also got diabetes and, you know, stressed out because people don't like these movies and it makes me depressed. So I want ice cream and I'm not allowed to have ice cream. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Number 3. Now there's 2 of this person's movies on this list this time. And I couldn't help it. I was like, I don't want to put 2 of the same person's movies on the list. So when I say this one, you could probably guess the next one. But who knows? I like to keep you in suspense. You know, make sure you're still watching. So we're going to move along to number 3. I was going off on a tangent there. Number 3 is Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. One of my favorite Sylvester Stallone movies. And this movie's got like a 4 or 5 on IMDb. Like, really? Like, I guess what happened with this movie is... What the fuck happened with this movie? I mean, is it the title? Like, it's called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Isn't that funny? Wouldn't you expect a comedy? Because I think a lot of people were going and expecting, you know, just a straight up action movie starring Sylvester Stallone. In a movie called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, starring the little old lady from Golden Girls. And if you didn't think this movie was funny, maybe you're an asshole. I mean, that's the only conclusion I can come to. If you don't like the movies on this list, because you might be an asshole. Okay, that's my go-to. But 9 out of 10 times I'm right. Okay, so you can fact check that if you want to. But Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. This is about Sylvester Stallone. He's a detective, and his mom comes to visit. And she's kind of driving him crazy, and it's fun, wacky antics. And there's an illegal gun ring going on, and if you haven't seen this movie, you know, check it out. You get to be one of those people that have never seen this movie and get to watch it for the first time ever. So that would be exciting. But when you go in, know that it's a comedy that came out. Oh shit! My secretary's not here. But anyway, yeah, this movie is amazing. I don't care what anybody says, because, you know, I'm right most of the time. A lot like I'm right about my number 2 pick, also starring Sylvester Stallone. And that's Judge Dredd from what, 1995, I think? Yeah, I think 1995. Like, why don't you like this movie? I mean, sure, he takes his helmet off, but, like, let's get honest. If you're one of those people, I mean, not that any of my subscribers are one of those people. I don't want any of y'all to think that I'm talking to you. I'm just talking to whoever's listening. And I'm talking shit to whoever deserves to have shit talked to because they don't like this fucking movie. This movie's fucking awesome. All right? The cannibals that are in the desert are badass. And I looked at a thing of the comic book one time just out of curiosity. I don't read. I can't read. I like to look at pictures. But I looked at the comic book, and these guys were in the comic book, and they looked fucking pretty much dead on. dead on. And I like the story about, you know, they were brothers, and then the brother's bad, he's good, and I don't see what's wrong with this movie. Oh, Rob Schneider's in it? Well, guess what? I hate Rob Schneider too. But Rob Schneider wasn't completely terrible in this. He was just playing Rob Schneider, but when he goes, Mr. I am the law, I laugh my ass off. So, you know, I don't really know. I haven't watched this movie in a really long time. I'm sure I still like it, because I used to watch this on repeat when I was a child. The set piece, I love the way the future look, or the city looks, like all the futuristic technology. It just looks wonderful. The clones look really cool. Yeah, so he takes his helmet off. Guess what? I thought Dredd was a little underwhelming, because everybody's hyped it up, even though everyone's talk about it's a underrated movie. It's like, well, then why the fuck does everybody talk about how great it was? And then it was just, you know, The Raid. But, you know, I'm gonna watch it again. It's not like I hated it. I just prefer the Stallone one. Please don't unsubscribe. Please, I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, let's just move along, because I gotta go do stuff. Maybe I'll watch Friday the 13th Part 3 so we get that over with. Number 1's gonna shock a lot of people. They're gonna don't unsubscribe. All right, so we're gonna talk about number 1, and this is gonna surprise some people. They're gonna be like, "What?" That's Waterworld, starring Kevin Costner. Yeah, I fucking love this movie. I probably like this movie more than. That's why it's number 1. These weren't in any necessary order, necessarily, okay? But, yeah, number 1's number 1. Like, this is it. I love this fucking movie. I mean, sure, I'm a big Mad Max fan. That might be why I love the Mad Max movies. And this is Mad Max on a boat, okay? And what's everybody's problem with this movie? I mean, maybe I should learn how to read and go and read all the 1-star reviews of people dribble on about, oh, this movie's boring, nothing happens. There's like plenty of shit happens. There's a lot of explosions. Even with like all the fucking shit that happened on set, I'm surprised the movie's as good as it is. And the fact that people don't like it really puzzles me, I guess you could say. I mean, I haven't watched this one in a really long time either, but I picked it up on Blu-ray a little while back. So before I started the channel, otherwise it would have been in my Found in the Wild video. But yeah, I love this movie. His character, like, he's such an asshole, but I love him. Oh, I don't know where else to go with it. I mean, Dennis Hopper, one of his best performances ever. Like, and I mean, yeah, oh, it's cheesy. Well, guess what? It's still fucking awesome. All right. This is practically the opposite of Mad Max, because like the world feels the same as Mad Max, but instead of being on the road, they're on the water. But everything else feels like Mad Max. I mean, he even feels like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it and I'll fucking review it so I can actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because, you know, I probably look like a jackass right now. I'm sorry. Let me know in the comment section below if I look like a jackass right now. I won't get mad. I might get sad. I might cry. But, you know, I'm kidding. I don't have any feelings anymore. Yeah. I got nothing else. So, like, dislike, subscribe, tell your mom. Fucking send me some stuff that you don't want no more, that you don't need, because I'm poor. I need your stuff. Should I just, never mind.
Hell no, to the no, no.